Hi everybody, welcome back to Cabin Crafts and Simple Living, and today I'm going to show you how I make my no-fail fudge. And I have not been able to make fudge for years. It always turned into fudge sauce and I had the hardest time making fudge. And so I actually found a hack that I'm going to tell you about. I'm going to show you how to make this. This goes so fast. You're gonna finally be able to make fudge for those of you that haven't been able to, and it's going to be fast and easy and reasonable. So here we go. I have a pan of simmering water, and I'm going to put my chocolate chips in my pan of water. And I also, because this actually starts going fast after we get the chocolate chips melted, we're going to melt these chocolate chips. It doesn't take too long. Over a pan, and you can actually even do this in the microwave, but I'm always afraid that I'm going to scorch my chocolate chips if I do it. I'd rather just do it the old-fashioned way. So anyway, the recipe is 3 cups of chocolate chips, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, and 2 tablespoons of butter. And I just went ahead and pre-melted my butter because it makes it easier than to try to get it melted in the glob of chocolate chips. So 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to add a dash of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, and a cup of nuts are optional. Now in this batch, I did it with nuts, and then I sprinkled nuts on the top so that you can see what you're going to be eating. Now, I bought these Christmas pans. I think I dumped some nuts that was sprinkled on top but that's okay. This is just going to be a plain fudge. So we're just going to stir our chocolate chips and get them nice and melted. And we're going to mix all of these ingredients, and after we get all of this melted, it's going to go pretty fast. And I'm having to try to cook and look through a camera at the same time, which is not all that easy. But you can also add a little bit of some mint oil, peppermint, to your chocolate chips, and then sprinkle the top with crushed peppermint candies. I've not experimented with this. I have not experimented with this with like adding peanut butter and stuff, but I'm going to tell you where I got this hack from. Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk one Christmas had these kits out at Walmart, and you paid like $4 and something for the kit, and I realized, well, doggone, I can just buy these ingredients myself and just make it myself instead of buying the kit. And that's what I've done every year. I've been doing this for I guess I figured this out about 5 years ago. So I just used the Eagle brand kit that you could buy in the grocery store, and I wrote down what they told you to. The kit came with the chocolate and the Eagle milk, sweetened condensed milk, and then you had to add butter and vanilla and a little dash of salt. And so I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy that kit every year. I'm just going to make my own. And you can go and, if you're really strapped for cash, you can go get all of this stuff at Aldi's. I think I paid $1 for a bag of chips and $1 for a can of milk. I'm going to turn my burner down a little bit here because my stove really cooks hot, my electric stove. So anyway, this is my cheater hack, and it turns out every time. Every time. It is no fail fudge. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. Oh, no. Don't want to waste our chocolate chips. And I'm going to go ahead and add my butter. My melted butter. You can see I had a gingerbread man spatula. I'm going to go ahead and stir that around. And it's just easier to have your butter pre-melted. And you're going to see this is going to go, once it all gets really good and melty, it's going to go really fast. This is not going to be a long video at all. Like I said, trying to do this through a camera lens is not quite so easy. Okay, we're just about there. So I've already opened a can of sweetened condensed milk. And I'm just going to add that. So we've got 3 cups of chocolate chips. Did I get it all? Nope. 3 cups of chocolate chips. A can of sweetened condensed milk. Sorry about my arm being in the way. I just want to make sure I get all of that milk out of there. Okay. And we're just going to mix all of that together. Looks like our chocolate. And the thing that's so good about this recipe is it's really smooth. You're not messing with sugar or anything, and it just really comes together super fast. And it already starts setting up. So I'm going to add my vanilla. Get that incorporated in there. See how it's already setting up? And we're going to add a dash of salt, just a pinch of salt. So I'm just going to, just a sprinkle of salt. Get that stirred around in there. Okay, turn the burner off. Move the regular finished fudge out of the way, and I have a sprayed pan, a Christmas pan, and my husband's like, "Why are you doing it so deep? Why are you using such a deep pan?" And I said, "Because I might need a pot holder for that." And when you buy fudge in the candy shop, it's always in a it's always in those like deep, and we're just gonna pour this, if I can get a hold of it and not drop it, because I'm trying to look through a camera. Okay, and we're just going to spread that out nice and pretty. I sprayed my inside of my little I sprayed the inside of my little pan here. And clean up around the edges. That's for me to do. And so now, just put this in the fridge. It'll set up in a couple of hours real good. And you can put the little pretty lid on it, and then you have no fail fudge. That is how simple that is. So here we have regular fudge and some with pecans. And like I said, you could do the mint fudge with some sprinkled chocolate chips on top. You could probably swirl in a few marshmallows and nuts and make Rocky Road. I don't know what peanut butter would do the consistency of setting it up, but I know this fudge works every year, every time, and you saw what it was. It was just a few minutes, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed my no fail fudge recipe, and I hope you make it. Let me know how it turns out. Thanks for watching. Bye.